Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We are on Unit 5.9. We're going to continue with domain and range, but we're going to look at some other type of functions. Now, these functions don't have an equation that goes with it. Like, this is actually considered a function. If you recall the vertical line test, if I take a pencil and I place it anywhere on this function, it only touches in one spot. Okay, it does not touch that graph in any other places except one. Okay, that tells me that it is a function. Also, that tells me that each x value on the x-axis only has one partner, one y value partner. All right, now before we begin, okay, remember domain are the x values, right? So, and the x is on the horizontal axis. So I'm going to do this, folks, before I even go anywhere else on this screen. I'm going to label my left dot and my right dot, okay? Well, my left dot, ladies and gentlemen, that's at negative 1, 2, 3. That's at negative 4, 0. And the right dot is at 1, 2, 3, positive 4, 0. Okay, there's another dot that I would like to mark, and that would be my, well, first of all, my highest dot. Well, this is my highest dot and my lowest dot. Well, I already have my lowest dots marked, right? The lowest dots are marked. So, but I'm going to mark this dot up here. All right, let's see. The x value is 1, 2, 3, and the y value is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I don't care about the dots that are in between for domain and range, that is. All right, so let's go down here and let's take a look. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to put this there. That way I can see my graph at the same time here. So A says, what is the domain? Okay, now, when we write this out, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put an X in the middle, and then we're going to put a less than or equal to on either side of that, because X is the domain. Now, this is why we marked our dots. What's the lowest X value? What's the dot furthest to the left? That's a negative 4. Okay, what is the biggest X value? That's the dot all the way on the right that I marked. That's a positive 4. So that's telling me the domain of this function goes from negative 4 to positive 4. All right, now the range value, we put a y in the middle. Now, when we do range, we look at the lowest dot to the highest dot, because the y, remember, is your vertical axis, the up and down. Well, the lowest dot, the y value, now remember, it's the y value. The lowest y value is a 0, ladies and gentlemen. And the highest y value is a 4. Okay, be careful. Don't get your x's and y's mixed up. All right, the next problem, okay, is just we're figuring out, well, what is its partner? Okay, so letter C says, what does f of 3 equal? All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that is saying the x value is a 3. What's 3's partner? Well, I marked that on my graph, didn't I? 3's partner is a 4. Okay? 3's partner is a 4. Okay, let's look at the next one. What does this next one say? Okay, what's negative 2's partner? What is negative 2's partner? Well, I don't think I have that marked. So let's go over here. And what dot is the x value? Oh, it's this one right here. Okay, that's where the x value is a negative 2. Well, what's that negative 2's partner? Looks like positive 2. Okay, well, that's my answer. Positive 2. Now, you don't have to write these as ordered pairs if you don't want to. Okay, I'm just writing it that way so you can see where the answer is coming from. So technically you could just put a 4 there. F of 3 equals 4. And this one, f of negative 2 equals positive 2. Now you'll notice this next one, ladies and gentlemen, it says when f of x equals 0. When is f of x equal to 0? Okay, well, that's telling me the y value is the 0. The y value is the 0. So let's go back up here and take a look, folks. Oh, I've got two of them. Okay, here the y value is a 0, and here the y value is a 0. So there's two answers to that, negative 4 and positive 4. So I could put a negative 4, I could put the positive 4, or I could, nope, I'm going to leave it like that. Or, yeah, I guess I could just say negative 4, 4, but don't put them in grouping symbols because those are not ordered pairs. All right, and then this one is saying, ladies and gentlemen, well, the y value is a 2. Okay, the y value is a 2. What is the x value? All right, well, let's go find out. So the y value is a 2. Ooh, there's two answers again. Okay, this y value is a 2, and the x value is negative 2. And there's another one there, ladies and gentlemen, because there's another one where the y value is a 2, right here. The y value is a 2, and that ordered pair is 0, 2, because the x value is 0. So the other one is 0. Or you could just write negative 2, comma 0, but don't put them in parentheses because then you're telling me those are ordered pairs. Okay? All right, pretty straightforward. Let's do another one. This is not that difficult. You're just figuring out the domain and range and then who's partner with who. All right, here we go. So domain first. So here we've got this function, and again, if I use the vertical line test, I could see that it is a function. All right, so the domain. So I put x in the middle, less than or equal to on either side of it. All right, well, what's the lowest x value? Well, I'm going to go ahead and just put this ordered pair in quick. So this is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's negative 6, 0. But the x value is a negative 6. That's the lowest x value. And then the highest x value is way over here. And that looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, negative 3. So I'm going to put a 10 right there. All right, now the domain or the range, ladies and gentlemen, remember is your highest dot to lowest dot. All right, well, there's two dots that are the lowest dots. Okay, those are the lowest dots. So let's see. This one is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5. And this dot is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, negative 5. So the lowest y value is negative 5. Now, what's the highest dot? Well, the highest dot is this one over here at negative 6, 0, right? So the highest y value is 0. So lowest to highest. And then the domain is from the lowest on the left to the lowest on the right. Pretty straightforward. All right, now, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of these dots quick with the ordered pairs. So this one is 0, negative 1, because it's going to make life so much easier when I answer these other questions. And this one here is negative 2, negative 3. Negative 2, negative 3. Okay, here we go. So this is saying x is negative 2, folks. I just figured that out. So when x is negative 2, what's its partner? Negative 3. Okay, I'm not going to write the ordered pairs for this one. I'm just going to write the answer. Okay, the next one says, well, what's 10's partner? Again, that's x is 10. Well, when x is 10, we see over here that its partner is negative 3 also. All right, well, let's see what the next one says. The next one says g of 0. Again, that means x is 0. So let's go to where x is 0, folks. Oh, there it is right here. X is 0, its partner is -1. So the answer is -1. Now, it reverses. You'll notice here, ladies and gentlemen, it says that g of x equals -5. That means the y value is -5. The y value is -5. So what is, when the y value is -5, what's the x value? Okay, well, there are two answers, 1 and 7. So we're going to put 1, 7. Do not put don't put parentheses around that. They are not ordered pairs. There's two of them. Again, the y value is -5, so its partners are 1, 7. All right, one more and then we're done. That's it for the notes. All right. The y value is a 0. Okay, so let's go look at where the y value is a 0. Okay, it's right here. The y value is a 0. Well, the answer is -6. That's it, right? If you didn't get any of that, rewind it, watch it again. This video is not even 12 minutes long. Okay, it's one of my shorter ones, believe it or not. All right, folks, good luck. We'll see you soon.